Good everyone and welcome back. Wow, today we're joined by
Michael.
Michael is here, guys, brand new guest into the world of Total Fortcast. How are you, Michael?
Good.
Wow, last week, wow, what a crazy thing, huh? Gamers Got Moves?
Yep.
You got your songs ready for tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, this competition's gonna start heating up big time now, isn't it?
Yeah.
You gonna turn your camera on? Do you want to turn your camera on?
No.
Alright. So, anyway. How you been?
Good.
So, wow, DJ Summer rated out of 10 so far. It's been going crazy, hasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
what's your favourite part so far? Item shots.
Yeah.
You shot it for the 30-hour stream on the 16th of July.
Yep.
A lot of big returns and all set for it.
Yeah.
What do you think of DJ Junior?
Yep.
He all in the summer vibe?
Yep.
What's your favourite thing about summer? What's your favourite thing about summer?
Going outside? No.
The beach?
Yeah.
I nearly died to a shark at the beach.
Yeah.
It's crazy, isn't it? Fortnite been going crazy lately.
Yeah.
Not like last year, huh?
Yeah.
But we have to talk about something crazy. I
What?
know. The one who waits.
Yeah.
Microsoft man has been warning us, hasn't he?
Yep.
Who do you think the one who waits is?
Yeah.
DJ Junior.
Yeah.
Oh, could be DJ Junior. Do you like the new setup?
Yeah.
Or do you like the old one better?
Yeah.
This one. So last time, I didn't really delve into it.
Yeah.
And it's an important thing to talk about. The cost of living crisis.
Yeah.
There's so much to delve into, and I think we're going to have a two-parter on it, you know what I mean? We've never had a two-parter forecast. But we might as well talk about it a bit now. And then next time we'll talk a lot more about it. You know what I mean? Have a two-parter forecast, which has never happened before. As we lead up to the official hashtag 40, because this one is 38 and then 39, and then we might have a wee party for hashtag 40 since it's a milestone, you know what I mean? Every 10 forecast is a milestone, you know what I mean? Then of course we're getting closer to that big 50 milestone, which is going to be crazy, isn't it, Michael?
Yeah.
Fortcast 50. Can you believe when that happens?
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about that could literally happen by the end of this year. Isn't that crazy to think about? Because if we're looking at statistics, right, and there's a lot more people lined up to do forecasts, so that means we're probably going to start having weekly forecasts again. This could change the game, couldn't it?
Yeah.
It could totally change the entire game. And that's what I'm very excited about, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm excited about weekly forecast possibly returning. If we have weekly forecasts, that means we'll probably have hashtag 50 by the end of this year, which is the goal. And, forecast is going to stay permanently. So, who knows, maybe we could be about 70 next year or something. Maybe not if we're going weekly for every year, you know what I mean? Well, not weekly, probably every year, you know what I mean? That'll just be too impossible, wouldn't it? Having weekly forecast every single week for ever. It's not going to happen, but we're literally not stopping at least until 50 now, you know what I mean? It's just going to be full on forecast. So, but the cost of living crisis, what do you think of it?
That's crazy.
The prices are so high now, aren't they?
Yeah.
If you look at Haribo's, remember, look at a normal bar or a normal chocolate bar, right? I know it's different for you, right? How much is a normal chocolate bar for you?
A chocolate bar?
Yeah, just a normal chocolate bar. How much is it in dollars?
I don't know. It's
About $2, $3.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's them. See, let's say it was $2 for you. Of course, it's all changing now. But let's go to British, right? So British £1 originally, right? For a bar or something, right? Then it went up to $1.15. And then it's gone up now to $1.25. And soon it's going up to $1.50. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That's crazy to think by probably next year or something it'll be £2 for a chocolate bar, when originally you could get 2 chocolate bars for that price.
That's crazy.
It really is, seriously. And you look at the cost of living, the cost of living, it's something. This is why it's going to take 2 forecasts to talk about it, you know what I mean? But if we look at the cost of living, right, you can see that the cost of living always went up. When do you think the cost of living really went up? Now, there was a lot of reasons there's mainly 2 reasons that cost of living went crazy. And one reason, no, that one doesn't really make sense. And do you want to guess what it is? Guess what it is. Guess what the real reason is that the cost of living actually went up. Do you remember Ukraine versus Russia? I know it's still going, but do you know Ukraine versus Russia?
Yeah.
That's the reason. Yep, that war going on is the reason the cost of living is going up. Because, and same with oil and gas and all that stuff is, skyrocketing now. It's immensely crazy, isn't it? If you look at, the cost, look at the cost of living, right? It's 38, how much originally, was it to get your car gassed up?
Yeah.
How much was it?
Oh, I don't know.
Originally, probably in UK, maybe to get a full tank would have been around £50. While now it's probably about 60 to 65.
Damn.
Seriously, it's mad. Because you see, oil's very thin, plus with, Russia versus Ukraine, that's where normally, and Brexit also really did a lot of stuff, you know what I mean? It's really what put you see, for instance, you see where you get most of the oils from Russia.
Yeah.
And plus with Russia at war, you get me? It's very hard. But, of course, we had Keir Starmer now taking the stand, and he wants to get Russia closer to Europe. Not actually move it, but I mean Europe, which would help with oil, gas, and also would help out multiple things. You know what I mean? It would literally work out. If you look at this, right, it would work out multiple little strategies into bringing the cost of living down. And what also is another thing, of course, is taxes. You know what I mean? Taxes are immense. I think you know that as well, don't you? Taxes are going up. But there is one way and one crazy solution that might just totally, absolutely blow everyone's mind and might put down the cost of living. And do you want to know what that is?
What?
Here we go. There you go. What does that say, Micah? Taxes lowered. And do you want to know what I mean by that? So, if the taxes are lowered, right, that would give a stable, that would make, you see if the taxes are lowered, because you know the way everyone pays a lot of taxes when you're older now, you know what I mean? They pay a lot of taxes and, you know, to the government and all, right?
Yeah.
But if the taxes are lowered, you know what I mean, you pay less taxes, right? That would make the people able to afford these new prices, if you get me. Yes, the prices are going to continue to go up, right? But if the taxes are lowered, you're going to have more money, aren't you, to buy the new cars. And then if you have more money, then there wouldn't be a cost of living. There would be no crisis, would there? And then, of course, with Russia, it would, you know, increasingly just go down, if you get me.
Yeah.
If the oil comes back, that means the oil will go down. So that is what initially Keir Starmer wants to do. He wants to put the prices of he wants to get Russia. What?
Down, right?
Yeah, he wants to get Russia closer to Europe into being able to afford and put the cost of living. Keir Starmer wants to put the taxes up, which is, I don't know. We'll see what he definitely has a strategy. It's better than what the Conservatives and Rishi Sunak was doing. But if he puts the taxes up, right? If he puts the taxes up, but hear me out, right? He wants to build more houses, which is another total problem. And I think we're going to talk about more about that next one. But we'll, you know what I mean? For whoever the next person is to talk about, we'll talk more about the house situation and all that, you know, the whole immigration and all, you know what I mean? We'll talk more about that in the second part. But if we look, today we're talking more about taxes now, you know what I mean? So if we look at Keir Starmer, right? So Keir Starmer is, of course, the Prime Minister of, you know, Britain now, you know what I mean? And so Keir Starmer wants to totally put the prices of taxes up, but really for a good thing, right? And I think we're probably going to more talk about this one as well next time, which is going to be the NHS, you know what I mean? That's, well, NHS hospital, well, you pay it, like, you know what I mean? You know, like, America pays, don't you? If you're wanting to go to a hospital appointment or something, you pay that.
Yeah.
But see, do you not get more money or something to pay that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you look around here, right, most people on, like, a job, like, you know, a simple job, possibly about 2,000 a month. And that does sound like a lot, doesn't it? 2,000 sounds like a lot. But you got to think in, right? If people are paying rent, right? Rent. Of course, the prices of now, like, groceries and all that, you know what I mean? Then, of course, oil / electric. So and of course we can't forget about taxes as well, because 1,000 of that is probably to taxes. So you're gonna look. This is how bad cost of living is right now, right? So let's say you get paid $2,000. Well, let's say I'm gonna make it easier for you to learn, right? $2,000 you get paid, right? Oh, that's a lot, isn't it? That's a lot.
Yeah.
But then you take in taxes, take away $1,000, and then you got to think of the rent. If people pay rent or, you know, car insurance or something. And then, of course, the prices of living for groceries and food, right?
Yeah.
And then you also have to think about electric and oil. Because especially oil in the winter and, you know, heating and all. And it's totally thing. And of course the NHS, was talking more about that next time. But can you see the whole way the cost of living is really affecting everything now? Can you see how it's happened?
Okay.
So what's happening is it's crisis, But, Keir, as I've said multiple times, you know what I mean, I've already mentioned his name, Keir Starmer, haven't I? Keir Starmer wants to put the prices down. Wouldn't that be a W? Would you want the prices down? Would you want the prices down, Michael?
No.
You wouldn't want the prices down?
Why?
If the prices are up, people are losing their homes, people are going homeless. People are dying. And of course, we're coming up to be continued. This is why it's two-part, and the next one might even be 40, 50 minutes talking more about it. But as I said, this is just the beginning. Like, seriously, this is a two-parter. We have to talk about the NHS, and we also have to talk about the house situation, and maybe even more about the taxes. But what I'm trying to say is, originally Spidey Explorer was talking more about the Ukraine and the thing, and that's really what put it's really what put the entire thing to the ground, if you get me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, with the way it is to get this place back, and this sounds crazy, but this is the problem we are having, and we are going to try and figure what could be done. I'm going to write this out. The world is in crisis. What do you think?
Yeah.
And there you go. Look at this. Here's a chart that people are dealing with right now. Houses, NHS. We're going to talk more. These are the two main things for the second part. Houses, NHS, taxes. Everything is breaking. Food. Everything is going down. Nothing's going. The NHS is a total disaster. We're going to talk more about that next part. But seriously, Michael, if you were a thing, to end this part off, if you were a part, right? If you were Keir Starmer, what would you do? And immigration's big as well, to make change. Do you think all this stuff has to be totally scrapped up and threw in a bin? There's so much people, and there's the whole world, and if the whole world feels like it's collapsing at the moment. You know what I mean? Wars and everything just feels like it's about to explode. It's like a ticking time bomb at this point. You know what I mean? To take down Russia.